this. Oh, yeah! Welcome to downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you to an RBA special here today. Game 1, the first time ever we will not have the late great Owen Christ as a coach for this team. One, two, do 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 do. None of them worked. Wow. Share camera. Odd. Anyways, these two cameras will be the stadium cameras. We'll be able to see fouls tonight, that means, since all three cameras are on. First of all, we want to go to this one. Oh my goodness. For Ralph Bolino, he has a little statement for us tonight. All right, give the microphone to him. Thank you. I want to first of all thank RBA for allowing me to do this. Obviously, we all know that we're missing someone tonight, and I just want him to know I believe he's watching us, and I just want Owen. If Owen were here, he would say, "Let the games begin." He was the RBA president. He managed everything. He managed Team USA. He managed everything. I don't think there will be anyone like him ever again. Yeah! And I just want everyone to know that we should have a fun night tonight, fun game tonight. Let's go play some basketball in honor of him. And for those Minnesota fans, I just want to let you know, let's go win this chip for him. It all starts tonight. So let's go get it. Yeah! There you have it. He calls it. Wants the championship for his rightful former coach that passed away. What a guy. He wants to do it for him. Are you ready? Do, 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 do. Ralph Bolino, Jake Morin, Kalen Garnett, our starting lineup. Owen Christ Jr., obviously. Jake Morin, Joey Dan. And then for San Antonio, they're taking a different approach to things. They will be switching it up. Alvin Mason at the shooting guard. Yeah! I don't know what kind of a case this is, to be honest with you, man. I'm gonna take it off. Fuck that. Fuck this case. Shitty case. Alvin Mason at the starting shooting guard tonight. What about that, Ralph? Yeah! There you go, right away. Crowd on their feet. Do, 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 do. Maleme, yes, got it to go. His first playoff three-pointer. And San Antonio might break up their original squad and make themselves even younger, apparently. They don't win this playoff series against Minneapolis. Oh, look at that. A steal by Garnett. And then a steal back by Garnett. So they get it right back. Ah! Right on his head. And he told him, "Don't mess with me, son. You are my younger brother." What about that? McCursey 3. Joey Dan back in the playoffs. Last time they were in the playoffs, they were a 4 seed and they had to play Dallas. Eventually they went out and won that series, I believe, 4-0. Didn't allow Dallas to win one single game. And they lost to LAW in 5. Morin down the rim. Minnesota now playing them. They're a 7 seed. Playing the 2 seed. Minneapolis. San Antonio's a 7. Garnett for 3. Yeah! There you go. That's a good shot right there. Crowd might get going now. Ah! No way! Oven Jr. on the rookie. They will be playing a different style as they enter these playoffs with one mission. Win for the late great Oven. Minnesota ranked one of the best in defensive edges. Oven inside again. Yeah! He's doing it for his father, Jack. Hits a 2. Now, every shot they've taken so far has been contested. More in the Dan. Dan spots up. Ah! Minnesota's crowd tonight. A lot of fans in the building. Jack hits that 3. Trying to keep it close right now while Minnesota, their only hope is that they slow down eventually. Ralph, yeah! Great 3-pointer right there by Bolino. And he just continues. Bellini, yeah! Good rebound by Junior. Ralph finds Joey. Jake to Garnett. Garnett back to Bolino. A little bit loose there. Ralph in the rim off of Jack. They are playing championship basketball already here. You want to watch that again. It was really quick, really efficient there. How they ran it. Dan, Jake, he looks, gives it to Garnett. Garnett to Ralph. They're trying to find opposition right now. Dan should have taken that 3 right there like that. Instead, Ralph went in, couldn't find Dan, and off of Jack officially. They should check that, if that was a block or not. I think Ralph just went up with a floater though, so no block. We would have noticed it was a block. Yeah! Oh, bad pass by Ralph Bolino there. You can already notice that Jack Morin has a lot of pressure on him tonight. Alvin, he finds Jack. 3, way off. Ralph, yeah! He missed the slam. 4-on-5 real quick. Alvin, no good. They couldn't even take advantage of that. And this San Antonio offense is slow to start this game. And that's against Minneapolis. This might be a sweep now. We'd even do predictions this year. Ralph, unable to. Not that time. Out of bounds. We will in a second. We will bring you guys our predictions very soon. We got to look at statistics and all that. While we do that, find the time to do that. 1, 2, clap, clap. Oh, look at that, a steal. Kersey down the lane, throws it down. Bolino now. Jake. Jake Morin. That will end that one. Jake Morin, 4 and 2 epic dunks by Minneapolis. They are not different than before. Garnett throwing it down on his brother. And then you got another brother here making it some noise in this crowd. It's a shocker that they're only up by 3. They've had a couple turnovers inefficiently enough. They're shooting well. They just got to watch those turnovers. San Antonio is a good defensive team. They have 2 steals right now. Alvin for 3. Got it to go. Tie game. Alvin Mason with a 3-pointer. He earned his starting spot at the end of this season. Ralph, rebound by Jack. Inside, couldn't get it to go. Slip up there. Dan, he takes a 3. He's fouled. Yeah! And every time down the lane, you got to do that. Ralph Paulino figuring things out. They got crushed out by Oklahoma City that last game, and their coach was not happy about that. So Ralph told them, we got to figure things out, and we got to make shots. It's the biggest important thing. Joey Dan had a good season for the most part. He slowed down after the All-Star game. A lot of players will play good on purpose just to make that, and then they'll stop actually playing good. And then they'll start up again when playoffs begin. They'll start playing like themselves again. It's like they do it on purpose. Garnett 3, unable to that time. Jack 3, got it to go. Every shot, Bolino makes Jack work for it. He wanted his starting spot. You got to play against the best point guards in the world now in the RBA. Belemi, that's out of bounds, unfortunately for him. It was all off of him. Ralph, oh! Gives it to Jake. He takes a 3. Yeah! Not a bad start for the 3-point line. 71% right now. That's a good start for them. Not easy to do against San Antonio. Belemi, it's a 3. They've always been a competitive team. Coach Greg Mortovich always making them really good. Ralph inside. Couldn't get that one to go. Mac gives it to inside. Oh, what was that? Very disappointing there by Mac Kersey. Ralph, 3! Garnett, puncture, pull up, no good. Bad jumper right there. Garnett. Molino finds Oven. Inside, yeah! And a great job by Oven C. Jr. Finally waking up from that sleep, that little slumber, and Belemi inside. Great play. This all-star center. Oven inside! Oven Jr. playing good for his father. And he hopes that he's watching over him. And I guarantee you he is. Jack, 3. It's a 3! Bang! Garnett hits a 3. Bang! Kalen Garnett! 4-3! Belemi pull up. No good that time. A little bit flat on that shot. And San Antonio with another turnover. And good defense by Minneapolis. They've really improved their defense here in this quarter. That'll be a great reason why they win this ball game as we approach. And remember, hopefully tomorrow, Toronto goes at it against New York. It's Dan Hodges, he returns, yes. And Harold Andrews against Justin Holiday and Robert Lee. Something new. We haven't seen that kind of a rotational playoff matchup yet. We've never seen Toronto, New York, not in a while at least. If we did see them, it wasn't for a long time that we saw them. Minnesota basketball. Minnesota has a chance to make this double digits now. Over in the Garnett. Garnett for three. Bang! Kalen Garnett. Garnett again for three. Yes, got it to go. Six points for Garnett. Oven in the paint, gives it to Garnett again. He takes a three. Unable to. Offensive foul. And he's not very happy about that. Just a little tap. It's not an offensive. I guess they call it right there. Ralph gets it. Gives it to Dan. Dan gives it to Jake. Three. Bang! Unbelievable. Jake is able to hit long-range threes like that. That's a big-time shooter right there. Jack hits a three. Ralph inside. Great movement right there in his face. Garnett, yes, got it to go. Kennedy Garnett's able to hit that three. Ralph inside again. Jack missed. Rebound by Ralph. Finds Joey to Jake. That didn't go out of bounds. Jake. Three! He's really on fire tonight. Jack hits that three. That'll be the last thing we input. Ralph, 17. Joey, he'll give it to Jake again. Oh, bang! Three! Halftime! Oh! Jake Morin! They have gotten up for this game tonight. Jake hitting long-range shots. All 4 threes have been long range. This guy is incredible. Oh, is he okay with that? Being popped down? If he's not, we'll have to go through a 4 to 6 week phase of not being able to play, which might be the whole rest of the playoffs. Yeah, he's fine. Great shooting right there. Jake Morin and Ralph Bolino tonight really doing his thing. Has good point numbers, 9 assists, and this Joey Dan ability tonight. He was told, if you want to make smart decisions, it's all up to you. 7 assists. All to Jake. To Bolino. He's getting himself more involved as a small forward. And he's doing really good things with his team. He's getting other players involved. This is great movement right here. And great shots being taken by Minneapolis on San Antonio defense. Which Mornovich does yell, he does scream at their defense. He's not very happy tonight. They're 4 3-pointers away from being tied with this team. But Minneapolis would have to miss everything for that to even occur. One, 2. 5-5. Dun. Do, 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 do. 5-6. Yeah! Bolino, smoke layup in the vein. Rob Bolino gonna go up and out. Ow! You give this guy the MVP this year. Maybe, possibly. He did a great job all year long. I think he really, he played incredible. I really believe he played like a prime self. This might be his last year in his prime. He's won multiple championships. He's not a loser. He's proven that multiple days and ends off of his edge, and I think he's real great for what he's done in this league. Him and Robert Bolino always used to clash at it. They were brothers. What happened down the stretch? Yeah, well, when a superhero marries a Power Ranger, you get one of each. And hey, you know what that means. Ooh. I think I want to win a championship with my roster, and this roster. Rob Bolino, oh, what a move! Jack Morin has the same points, the same numbers as Ralph tonight. Yeah, good shooting by him so far. We'll see if it stays like that. Now Alvin Mason can play the point guard too. They have two guys that can come in, and then Alvin can come in as well. And Alvin can stay in as well. This is so much push. Look at that. They got 3 guys involved, and they took so many guys out. There. Look how many guys they're going to get out. They're going to get him out, they're going to get him out, and him out. And it's going to look like it's nothing, but those are 3 really good players that they're taking out, and they're not even losing much value. So when you talk about if a coach knows how to do his thing, he knows how to do his thing. Alvin Mason, his defense needs a little bit of improvement. His offense doesn't, though. That's the best part about him. 61% from the three-point line. Excellent job. Will he do better on the other side, though? Yeah, we'll see. One, two. Bam, bam. That end. Everybody clap your hands. Da 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 da. San Antonio basketball. Yeah! Defense. Alvin Mason for 3. Jake stays in. All right. Looks like it's going to be a Jake night. Oh, missed that too. And Alvin with the rebound because of the Austin. Another snap. Oh, my goodness. Is he all right? My goodness. 2 snaps tonight. Hopefully he's all right. They got to... Yeah, well, they didn't do any reviews on any of these players. Stolen away by Tommy Johns. Down the rim. Excellent defense. Austin with a turnover. And they're already getting obliterated. Jake, 3. Unable to. Inside. You play a whole season and you expect to be ready for the playoffs. Then it comes and it goes really quickly. Garnett 3, missed it. Rebound by Garnett, down the rim, yeah! It's a 15-point game. Largest lead of the night. And Alvin hits a 3, good shot. Tommy for a 3, Dion inside, Oven the third. Oven the third running the break. Great slam by him. Austin missed. Rebound by Jake. And he throws it down. Timeout San Antonio. They want to talk this one over. The RBA is presented by RSNA, Racing Sports Nation. The 3-player championship coming soon. This the winter break. Yeah! Well, Minnesota has their largest lead of the night for themselves. They played very good basketball. Later on, they acquired Joshua Kramer in a trade that involved Derek Gray Jr. They sent out a couple of guys. They kept a couple of main characters. And they took Lewis Reed out of the rotation. That might have been a better option than Tommy John as a whole. Younger, more talented, but they want to make more deals to get a new guy on Minneapolis, not just the older guys. Tommy Johns played most of his career on Chicago. If he didn't, he played backup point guard for Bolino. He won a St. Paul championship with Kramer. And I believe Garnett was on that team as well. I'm not sure. I'm not going to be 100% positive with you. But doesn't matter, they got the job done. Garnett was a true machine, and he broke his arm this year, so it's crazy that actually happened. They made him stronger even. But for how much longer can he last with that strength that he's got? Kramer, on the other hand, he's always had that shooting spree. 56% three-point shooter. Backup small forward most of his career. Went to Chicago, played with Sebastian Curry. They made one playoff run with Tommy Johns and Omega and Mac Jack. Now they all went separate ways. Every one of those players that was on that group, Curry went to LAW, Mac Jack joined them and then left to join Oklahoma City. He said, LAW's washed. I can't win here. I can't do anything here. I want to win more rings. I got to go somewhere else. Tommy, they all left. Scott Horford right now not in the league, I believe. I think he's on Washington. I'm not sure 100% if he is, though. And then think about this. Zach Mercer, which I don't talk about this guy a lot, as you know. He's a guy, actually, that no one thought he was even going to make the league. Then San Antonio made a deal to acquire him so that they can acquire back Alvin Mason. They picked him up, and LAW could have legit just picked Zach Mercer up, but they didn't want to do it like that. They didn't want to waste their time signing a contract to Mercer. They wanted San Antonio to sign the contract and deal, and then they wanted to save money that way and get Mac Jack out of there. Yeah, and right when they traded Mac Jack, they got a little bit better. I still think that a 6 seed against a 3 seed is going to be an interesting series. That's going to be a very fun series. I don't know who will win. That's one of the series that we cannot predict, to be honest with you, quite frankly. Actually, if you go into Excel, you can predict all 7 games by the series and see how close it is projectively. That's what they'll do with Excel very soon. If we figure that out, we could show you guys that. And that'll be very interesting to show you guys. San Antonio took a timeout. They're back. Are you ready? Let's see what Coach Greg Mortovich said as Alvin comes in. Tommy down the lane. Inside. He's getting into the dunking habit now. Guys, they are coming at us at 90 miles per hour. Go back at them at 150 miles per hour. Get aggressive. Get more harder on them. We're being weak with the ball. Play good defense. Get in their face. Don't let them make anything right now. They are up big time, and we can come back and beat them. It's one game at a time. Let's take care of this one. Get rid of this one and take their home court from them. We still got this game in our hands, guys. Come on. Great motivation there. Garnett hits a pull-up. And a good shot there by Kennedy Garnett once again. He's really gotten into the groove. He's, ever since the timeout, 4 points. Kramer double team. Garnett in the paint. Inside. Great move. Everybody moved up on that play. And look at Garnett. He's just driving in. Great cut by him. And if that doesn't work, look at this, the way Vaders is. It's just another great play. Kramer reading basketball plays. He has such a good basketball IQ for that one. Here's Tommy, 3. Bang! Tommy Weston! Tommy Johns missed. Turnover, beep. Alvin Mason coming out for Jack Morin. And they sub him out. Kennedy Garnett coming out as well for Jamal Maloney. And they sub out Garnett as well. That's a better group right there. Dan comes in as well. Joey Dan. Oven Jr. Yeah! The Oven brothers going to get some moments together now. Malemi takes a 3. Unable to. Rebound by Junior. And they slow it down this time. He didn't want nothing there. And here's Kramer, 3, unable to. Rebound Tommy, good rebound there. If he didn't get it, no one was going to get it. So great job by him stepping up and getting it. Good steal, inside. Oven to 3rd. Just did an Oven, the late great Oven move right there. That was such a hard dunk. What a dunk. And he really hangs on the rim. Ref gave him a warning for how long he hanged on the rim. And he high-fived his coach. Look at this pressure that they're putting on them. Minnesota not playing around. Vaders to Belemi. Belemi, 3, unable to again. Oven Jr. this time to Tommy. Back out, great pass. What a pass. And you would think that he would shoot it. It's a 2-on-1. Jack's over there. What the heck on this defensive play? Tommy, good defense by Dan. Austin Mason hits a 3. That's pure talent right there. And there it is. Kramer 3. Yeah! Jack hits a 3. Oven. Inside. Buries it as well. Oh my goodness tonight. Minneapolis has so many dunks. 3 was missed. And the putback by Oven Jr. So pretty much all of this game, it's been a crush out. And now it's time to start that fourth quarter. That vicious fourth quarter. All right, basketball fans, it's time to start that vicious fourth quarter that everybody talks about. Are you ready? Yeah! Did you see Jack just held that basketball in the last play? Oh my goodness. Pathetic. 3 points in the second half. Only could have gotten one more off there. He is not playing well. Yeah, well, San Antonio has had a lot of adjustments this year. If Jack Morin fails to slumber this game, he could go to the team that beat him. No. Jack Morin, and lots of talks about Abraham Johnson, him, Robin Shapiro, Greg Lewinsky. They all want to play for Minnesota their last season, apparently. Jake Morin. Beep. Oven Christ III. This Minnesota team has done such a great job tonight. I just want to give them so much credit right now. Dion Vaders will not check in yet. Austin Mason has done a good job. Alvin Mason has done a good job. He subbed out, but he checks back in for that shooting guard position spot. Weston and the other shooting guard, Matt Kersey. Kersey's going to check in for now. They might change starters for next game, if anything. The fourth quarter will now begin. And Minnesota starts with the ball. Jake Morin. Belemi, 3, got it to go. Good shot. And Jamal Belemi, he had to act fast. They were coming for him. Steal by Jack. Good steal now. There's Jack down the rim. Oh. Garnett. Oh, Jack. Jake. 3. Oh, inside. What a play. Jake Morin. This is what they talk about right here. Garnett setting big screens. Jack missed again. Ralph Foligno! Making that rim get punished tonight. Dion hits a 3. Yes. Vaders with a 3. Ralph got it to go as well. Ralph Polino. Jack inside, unable to, out of bounds. 3 minutes to go. Garnett, another screen. And look at the same play. And now the biggest lead of the night. Oh, a technical foul on Ralph Polino. Boo! This is why they didn't want to allow fans in the building. Boo! All right. Ralph Polino's going to pick up a technical. Oof. That was scary right there. My goodness. It's all right. Well, that'll get us all back up there and on our feet again. After that one. Yeah, that's happened a couple times in history. Ralph Polino's going to pick up a technical for that one. He knocked it over. Wow. I don't like these old benches. I might replace them. Rocto Jet and Steven Nash. Nash was, I believe, a part of San Antonio at one point or another. He was talking with them about something. Nash had some involvement with them before. I don't know in what way. I think he was assistant coach. Something like that. These two can't even like sit on these benches. Yeah, one little tap and it can get knocked over. That's the thing though. So you have got to be careful if you are the players. Ralph Polino is going to pay the price now with a technical. Not something you want to witness as a fan. Yeah. He's going to get a technical for delay of game if, in crucial circumstances, they really only eject players if we have like something big happen, like a fight, or they already had a technical, something big would have to happen like that. And then, yeah, they'll be like, you're gone. They don't want to do that to Ralph, even though this game is pretty much over. Jake was about to try to go on a big run, it looked like. But I honestly don't think that would have happened, to be completely honest with you. Alright, so the good thing is everybody's okay. The bad news is Dion Vaders is coming out for Kennedy Garnett. And that will be the last substitution of the night, apparently, because now all their starters are back in. So usually that after they get their starters in, they don't do it anymore. Yeah. If like the phone cracks or something, that's definitely an ejection. That could be also suspension. Ralph Polino has destroyed this atmosphere here tonight. 22 for him, 25 for Jack Morin. For Jake Morin. 22 for Jack. Tries a 3, yes, that time it's good. And he gets that one to go. Ralph, he'll take a 3. Oh! Jack gonna find Jamal Belemi. Jack says, screw it. Oh! Ralph, 3! Unable to inside. Good layup. Jack hits a 3, 28 for him now. 16-point game. Garnett a little bit late by Kennedy, and Garnett's going to hit it over his brother there. Big shot. Jack float up, good move. Ralph inside as well. Jack 3, unable to. And he's just doing too much now. You just gotta think about yourself a little bit here. Think about what you're doing. Dan missed. Goes after the rebound and puts it in. Lots of secondary opportunities for Minnesota tonight. And they've been able to do a lot tonight. Bolemi for 3. Bang! Jamal Bolemi. Ovid Jr. Do-do-do-do. Jake for 3. He's fouled. Yeah! They are on fire here in game 1 of these best of 7 playoffs. Hey, Marv, if San Antonio can get 1, it'll be nice. 1 game. Not this season, apparently. Ralph inside. Oh, he missed the slam. Jake got the rebound and they restart. They have been torturing that side of the rim. They didn't torture the other side too much. Oven, off of him and out of bounds. Off of Matt Kersey. These two just destroying the game right now. And you can just see how good of a dynamic duo they are just from that. Dan missed. Rebound by Mac. Jamal unable to. Rebound by Oven. Gives it to Jake. Out of bounds. Jack shoots a 3. Yes. Jake throws a lob. Stolen away by Jack. Down the rim. He gets a foul. And he's just not giving up. Makes it only a 14-point game now. And they're fighting him. That's going to get him to a win in these playoffs. Maybe not tonight, obviously. But eventually he will get a win. He is fighting really hard. Missed that free throw. Oh. Jake. Oh. It's so good, he says. Let's keep going. 37 seconds remaining. 37 seconds remain. Jack set the screen. Alvin, no good. And 34 now. Ralph Bolino's like, let's drill that clock. It's a 15-point game. Ref telling them it has to be above 20 for them to drill it. Drilling means that they're going to turn on the running. So Ralph's like, all right, let's get there. Dan, it's a 3. Yes, yeah. If there was any icing on the cake tonight, it was that one right there. Jack hits that 3, though. Garnett, wide open again. That's the issue. Another 3 goes in. Garnett with a 3. And these guys are just shooting special tonight. I don't know what to tell you. Minnesota has woken up from their slumber party. Jack, way off. Gonna miss it. He's just messing up his stats now. Every point that goes, every attempt, it goes on his all-time record. So he's got to be careful with these attempts right now. Jake, he takes a 3. Yes, 31 for Jake Morin. He's definitely going to get the player of the game. They can drill that clock now. So even a foul, they're not going to stop the clock. Jack makes that one. Ralph, yeah! Minnesota wins this one. And a 114-96 victory. Jack tried his best. He had 44 points. Yeah, you can only do so much as a one-man show, huh? You can only do so much. So, they got to keep on pushing. They can't give up. This was a bad game tonight. That's all it was. I mean, that first quarter was close. I think on the stretch, San Antonio played an excellent game. I think it's just Minnesota just had that home court advantage and the crowd got on their feet. This was a 4-0 sweep though. Wow. And each one was by only one of them was by more than 3. So not that bad. Not that bad at all. Let's talk to Jake Morin on the victory. Jake, 31 tonight. You had a solid first half, but then you started really taking over in that second half. What do you want to think? Oh, man, Ralph Bolino, my teammate. Ralph Bolino, you know him. He's the main guy. He's the leader of this squad. Without him, we would be nothing. I really believe that, and he just passed it so many times. I think Joey did a great job tonight as well, 7 assists. We have a really good chemistry together with each other, and I think we came out and got a good win. This is game 1. They always tell you after the first one to say a special word. What do you want to say? I just want to say this one was for Oven. Late grade Oven Christ, and 15 more. We're gonna get there. It's gonna take a while, but eventually we'll be there, and hopefully we can get there. Hopefully we can keep playing like this every game and get some rest. West gets to play first, so we need to really push our elevation so that we can get those rest days and not have to play right after the round ends. So we just want to win right away and try to push that to happen right away. San Antonio, did you see any weaknesses or strengths in them? I mean, they're a good defensive team. They're a good shooting team, but they're not better than us. We played a really hell of a good defensive game tonight. We had a lot of good steals defensively, and they had a lot of good steals too. We had a lot of turnovers. They had a lot of turnovers. They had more than us. Down the stretch of the game, we came out and got the win. We used our brains, we used our mindset, and we passed the ball out more, got less fouls, got more defensive stops. I mean, when you have a team that can only foul 2 times every game, you got yourself a real good big problem. If both teams are very clean teams, the game goes by really quickly too, compared to if the game is slowed down by fouls. Like other teams, they like to clamp us a lot and they get foul calls for it. I can't name any team in specific though, but it's just how it is. All right, well, congratulations and good luck on game 2. Thank you. Yep, there he is, Jake Morin and Ralph Bolino. 31 for Jake, 26 for Bolino. Some quick math would say that they combined for 57 points, which is accurate. Great job by both teams, and one is a winner, of course, and that was a crush-out one. That's our second crush-out game of the playoffs so far out of 5. And for now, we want to thank you, RBA fans, and tell you guys one thing. Peace out. And wow, it's only 4 o'clock. Feels like